Hello students, today we are going to learn how simple technology and traditional knowledge lead to new techniques of positive impact on human life. The prescribed reading Grassroot Innovation and Social Enterprise, Changing Lives is written by Saji Varghese, who is an associate professor at the School of Arts and Humanities, Christ University, Bangalore, known for blending academics with social entrepreneurship. He is the innovator of biodegradable straws made from fallen coconut leaves, an eco-friendly alternative to plastic, for which he received India's fastest granted patent in 2018. His social enterprise employs over hundreds of rural women in coastal India, demonstrating how university-led innovation can create sustainable livelihoods and global impact. The first story in the series of Grassroot Innovators is about Jane, who is the co-founder of Embrace. She is a TED speaker and a young global leader of the World Economic Forum. She has been selected for Forbes Impact 30 and is a recipient of the Economist Innovation Award and Fast Company Innovation Award. Jane has also been recognized as Social Entrepreneur of the Year by the World Economic Forum. Jane received her MBA from Stanford Graduate School of Business and her Master's in Public Administration from Harvard Kennedy School of Government. She is an avid surfer and meditator and writes a personal blog about life lessons learned through surfing and entrepreneurship. Jane worked on an assignment to design a low-cost baby incubator for remote villages in India. She researched the entire issue through villages of Karnataka, met mothers and doctors and devised a low-cost baby incubator that looks like a sleeping bag. The bag has a wax layer-like substance when melted with hot water maintains a temperature of 37 degrees Celsius. Science required to keep a baby warm. This warmer is called as Embrace. This is now used across Asia and Africa for saving lives of newborn babies. There are some fundamentals of every innovation, and they are a strong empathy, the initiative to action, and the power of intention. If you want to invent something, feel the pain and you will feel motivated, be intentional, and this takes you out of your comfort zone to find a solution. The second story is about Yashraj Khaitan. Yashraj Khaitan, a graduate of UC Berkeley, is the co-founder of Grampower, a pioneering social enterprise focused on providing affordable, reliable electricity to rural India. He developed India's first prepaid, theft-proof smart grid electricity system using solar power, smart meters and innovative microgrids tailored for village needs. His innovation has electrified dozens of villages in Rajasthan, reduced power theft drastically, and created local income opportunities by enabling villagers to buy and sell electricity responsibly. There is an inspiring example of a teamwork also. The Innovation and Incubation Cell of Christ University, Bangalore, that had a team of faculty and students from the Department of Commerce and Management, came up with an innovative idea of eco-friendly alternatives. They prepared biodegradable drinking straws from naturally available coconut leaves in the coastal areas of India. This is a wonderful and pioneering alternative to plastic straws that harm the environment. The team also provided skill education to many thousand rural women, empowering them for a permanent source of income. The startup is now famous as Blessing Palms Private Limited. This is a fine example of transfer of technology to rural areas. The startup helps remove threat to biodiversity, fight environmental degradation, and create social equity. Senthil Kumar is a software engineer and co-founder of Geovio, a health tech social enterprise dedicated to improve maternal and child health care in underserved communities. He is the innovator behind SaveMom, a wearable device that monitors vital signs of pregnant women and their babies, enabling remote medical supervision in tribal and rural areas. His work emphasizes context-sensitive grassroots innovation, redesigning technology, like embedding sensors into traditional bead bracelets. Senthil Kumar is from Madurai and he came up with the idea from his sister's health. The smart wearable device is easy to wear that helps sending updates to a doctor. Because of this device, pregnant women don't have to run to a doctor, instead doctor can be consulted in emergency from home. This has been very much impactful among tribal women. A bracelet-like structure with a chip inside it, gadget, served an easy purpose towards health of thousands of women. Now let us listen something very important from Padma Shri Anil Gupta. He says, any person in any situation can rise to the highest point of attainment only by the resolve they have in their mind that they must achieve something. He is the founder of Srishti, a developmental voluntary organization that aims to strengthen creativity and grassroots innovations. He created Honeybee Network to instill innovation and entrepreneurship among curious minds. He also says that members of rural community can be creatively and holistically engaged in art and culture, construction and installation, fabrication and training, natural resource management with specific reference to in situ water conservation.
He strongly suggests that entrepreneurial transformation, by subsidizing labor, cost of worker-led rural startups, can be highly impactful. According to him, artists can be given an opportunity to paint walls of government schools. Performing artists, young or old, can record their performances on national cultural heritage. Portal to protect the heritage of the country, and they can be paid something for their efforts in area of construction. The rural folks should be engaged to work on digging water structure in schools and dispensaries, public offices, etc. If you visit the blog by Dr. Gupta, you get brilliant ideas on social entrepreneurship. In his blog, he highlights 3 important observations. Number 1. The entrepreneurial needs of emerging India require new synergy among skills, social, ecological, and cultural capital, and support for generating durable micro-enterprises. Number 2. Economically, poor people are not poor in their minds. And number 3 is Indian aspiration of becoming a knowledge society. And global leader is not compatible with carrying on 70 to 100-year-old employment guarantee program, model and structure. To improve the self-sustaining value of villages, standard of living of villagers, and minimizing the migration of villages to cities, social entrepreneurship is the best way. The stories of Jane Chen, Yashraj Kaitan, Senthil Kumar, and Dr. Gupta inspire us all to find out even better solutions to the existing problems in India.